Hello, YouTube land. This episode, I just wanted to pose to you a question. Um, Maybe discuss with you this concept of where do we get our news from? I remember for a few years back, Facebook was actually my primary source of news. There was a few feeds that I would follow, prioritize, and I would get my news sort of filtered from them. Now it's really interesting because now we're in the age of fake news, and so where we get our news from, it's not necessarily as reliable as it once was. I find it really interesting. Now I don't get my news from Facebook. I listen to a lot more podcasts, and Instagram is my primary social media, and sometimes things pop up on there that make me then search for more information. Twitter isn't something that I use much, but I find it quite interesting because it's what Donald Trump uses to talk to America. It's something like Instagram is verifiable. You're talking directly to the source. And I find it quite interesting because now we have so much more sort of direct access to sources of news, of information. On the one hand, it's dangerous because of social media, people can just share stuff. They don't even maybe read the article in full or read it at all, and they're just sharing clickbait topics, things that might not be true but are written to just get the viewers to go viral, to maybe troll a bit, to cause engagement. So, and these things might go around, and they can easily cause that fake news. So I think it's a really interesting time that we're in. Whereas on the other hand, there's so much access now to more information filtered through topics and people that we can relate to. So there might be podcasts that you listen to, and they're discussing, bits on the news, and they're discussing it in a way that's relatable to you. I just wonder where you get your news from, who you listen to. I find it fascinating that so many celebrities or athletes, to communicate with the world, they now post on Instagram, and you have that verified account with a photograph, and it's straight from the source. It's a very interesting time we live in. So yeah, I'm very curious. How do you get your news? Do you think it's a good or bad thing? I remember one piece of news as well I heard recently, that because of things happening in America, we used to have official press credentials, but now apparently that bloggers and other people that have that sort of social media influence must also be treated like proper press, which again can be bad because unless things are really scrutinized or verified, you have more fake news spreading out there. But on the other hand, it does give power to the people. It's much easier to share information directly with people. It's much easier to get information out there. Things can go viral. Once it's out there, it's difficult to stop. So yeah, interesting time. Let me know your thoughts on it, and talk to you next time.